What's up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 54 of Hippies and Pancakes. As usual, I got DJ Q-Ways with me.
What's going on?
I got D with me.
What's up?
And always a special guest, but today we got a special guest. She calling in from out of town, from Texas. So we got Elon, man.
What's up? I'm extra excited.
So Q told me that you seen like probably an episode or so, and so you pretty much see how the show rolls. It's pretty much the conversation we was having before I just did the intro. So
right.
we can tap back into that later, but we're gonna I just want to ask, like, give you time to tell the people about, your music, who you are, introduce yourself.
No problem. So I am Elon Parker, Elon the Don, Lonnie LeBeau, whatever you want to call me. I was born and raised in Denver, Colorado. I moved out to Texas in like 2008. I really been rapping since like high school, but I really went serious in like 2018. Just kind of started looking at the craft scene, the ins and outs of it. I just dropped an EP October. It's on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. I make my own beats for myself, make my own visuals. I did radio back in high school. So it's like I'm very inclined with the music area at this point.
So I got a question, specifically because you're from Texas. What's been going on down there? Like, as far as, it's been a lot of action down there over the last few months.
Over the last few years, to be honest.
Yeah, but like, it's really been, I want to say, like, this last year, especially with, what's his name, 03 getting killed down there. That shit, Texas, man. And then Boosie almost lost his life coming down there, motherfucker.
Yeah, Dallas is one of those, it's always been like that in a way. But like just recently, I feel like it just got worse. So I think it was like maybe like a year or two ago, we went like 30 days straight with somebody getting killed. Like, I was like, dang, for real? Like every day a body was dropping.
That's because them damn guns everywhere out there, motherfucker, man.
Man, now look, it's that, and I feel like it's a lot of jealousy, envy, and not enough education, if that makes sense. Not necessarily school education, but just in general education. Like 9 times out of 10, they probably know very minimal about, a resume or the type of jobs that are out there to make some money besides, this trapping shit. Or, it's even just the systems that are here, because Texas is a racist ass state in general. So with that being said, there's probably hella systems that are just meant to, bring just the culture down itself. And that's a whole nother topic.
Nah, it's definitely, man, it's like that here. I mean, I feel like, first of all, I feel like motherfuckers down everywhere, but that's just specifically because I remember saying that out of my mouth, like, yeah, Texas on fire right now. Like, and y'all was on, and then y'all got like hella snow. Did you get this? Like, did your power go out?
No, it did not. I was actually one of the blessed ones. I feel like I'm just like very some type of anointed or blessed or something, because throughout my life, it's always something that's like, I always got the light end of the bad shit. It's like I went through the bad shit, but I went on the light end. Like I got through the cracks of it. So it's like, for example, my whole apartment complex, everybody's water was fucked up. I don't think anybody really lost power because we right next to a hospital, but
right.
Yeah, everybody floors fucked up, pipes bursting, all type of stuff. But my apartment wasn't touched. Like I said, I got to keep the power because I'm next to a hospital. Like I was blessed. I was really just lucky.
If you lived in like northern, like El Paso or something, because I know they're not connected to the same power grid and they still have power. Like,
yeah, nah, I'm like in the I'm more, what's that? I think I'm more south of them. I think they're a little more north.
You heard about the kid from Dallas that he was walking home from the Walmart from work in the snow. They called the police on him. They said neighbors had a report of somebody walking in the middle of the street swerving. The police stopped him. He like 16 or like 18. The police stopped him. They eventually arrested him because he kept telling them like, "Nah, I'm good." They said, "Well, sir, we're doing a wellness check." He said, "I'm well," and he kept walking. And eventually they locked him up. And basically, obviously it was racism. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna go around.
It ain't even a debate.
But that. I'm gonna say for me, I think we experience racism in our area where we live, but it's down there. It's like it's kind of like secondhand. It's like it go with this shit. It's like, oh, you from Texas? Oh yeah, some racists right there next door. Like that shit is regular like that, huh? So what was the culture like? I guess you said you moved from Denver to Texas. How was that culture shift?
Oh wow. Good question. Out here it was a lot more. It's like a cousin of free. It's like a cousin of chill. But then again, I did move as like kind of a kid. I moved when I was going to the 8th grade. So whenever I moved out here, it just based off of that experience of what I did have from Denver. Denver was very fast. It was very united in thought, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people had a lot of the same mentalities. A lot of people just knew each other in general. I mean, it's kind of like that out here now, but like out here, it's a lot more fun. Like out there, they ain't have joning, for example. You know what I'm saying? Like out here, we gonna joan. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know they joan in Texas. We be joning like shit here.
Yeah. That's why I be in the rules. But it's like middle school, high school. Oh yeah, they have rose sessions, flame sessions, whatever you want to call them.
Mm-hmm. So were you doing music in Colorado?
I was not in Colorado. I was just in middle school, so I was really just, you know what I'm saying? Only difference out there is like the area that I moved in Arlington, they don't have a bus system. And back in Colorado, I used to catch the bus, and that's why I knew so many people. But yeah, I moved out to Arlington. They didn't really have a bus system, so I really just knew that area. But then that's when social media started coming out, MySpace, Bebo, Facebook, all that. And then I just started meeting people from all around the way.
I ain't even gonna ask you this on camera. I'm gonna ask you after we start rolling because you said Bebo.
I ain't heard. Short-lived, just know that.
I'm just saying because I ain't heard Bebo. I had a Bebo page, yeah. I had
one, and it was very short-lived. I wasn't even on there like that.
Yeah, I was on Bebo. Like I set up the profile, and then was just like, okay, I got social media, but I wasn't when social media first hit. And I want to say the first platform was Black Planet that really caught fire.
I never had one of those, but I always heard about it.
I wanted to have one though, because everybody in my class used to go in there and be like typing their little shit. And they had their music playing. I was like, damn. I didn't even know how to use no fucking computer.
What did I say?
I just said I had a Black Planet.
Oh, you have? Oh yeah, nah. Your shit probably had all go-go on it.
It did have go-go on that jump. It was freaky girls playing. It was freaky girls playing.
I'm dead.
Now when MySpace came, that's when it got popular for me. I started knowing how to make profiles and all that shit.
Boy, well, my page was popping. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I ain't even gonna lie. They could take me. They could have kept me in the MySpace era for a little while, especially
for
because
real.
the platform that it became for musical artists. Yeah, they could have kept me there for a minute. I wasn't even doing music then though. I was like in middle school. I was joning and I was trying to fit in and shit. I wasn't really,
trying to figure out my place. Who do I fuck with? Who I don't, and all that.
Like, cause like being a rapper, like I'm from DC, so like in this area at that time, being a rapper was like it wasn't common. Like now, if you say you if you meet a guy with some dreads and some tattoos from DC, 9.8 times out of 10, he's a rapper. Or he do music or something.
Yeah. And I
Like
feel
that.
like what it is that this generation, we got the information area. And because we got the information and we got a lot more information than, previous generations, our minds finally hit that spot to where it's like, I have to be free. It ain't no if, ands, or buts. I have to be free. I have to be creative. I have to do what I want. And that's why I feel like it wasn't as common, because what was they pushing back then? They pushing school. They pushing engineering. They put,
Yeah,
what I'm saying? They pushing jobs. And now
yeah.
we're seeing the back end of these jobs and seeing them for what they really are, because we learned about all this history stuff like right before they started dumbing it down.
But they been new, like I think that people been aware of what it was, because like when I talk to my father and my mother and they like telling me like, oh yeah, when I was working here, I was the manager here, we was making like $8 an hour literally was like management pay. And I'm looking at them like, in my head,
bro,
yes,
I cut you out. You offer me $8 fucking.
I was working when they was paying people $6 an hour.
hey, yeah,
$6.25.
yeah, I'm like,
I didn't get that, but people was making it. I made more.
Yeah, so, but the audacity of the government to ever think it was okay to pay a person $6 for 1 hour of
But bro, it took years and years of legislation, because they used to get paid like $2 an hour.
No, but who says that shit like this? $2, nigga. It's not 18, 12.
I think when I work I work for a post office, and they like there's people in there, they was getting the government workers was making $10 an hour.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
but we also do got to understand, like, that's where inflation comes in. That's why everything is so expensive now.
exactly.
Because back then inflation's
but
way lower than it is now too. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's when they say you could get a Snicker for 25 cents.
Exactly.
Now Snicker $1.25.
Do you hear me? The
but first
Cheetos,
of
look,
all,
we even seen it in our
$2
lifetime. Cheetos used to be 99 cents. What are they now? 129.
Cheetos used to be 50 cents.
It take you an hour to make 8 Snickers, bro. At $2 an hour, that's too much for me. That's not enough for me. Like, they should have been boycotting shit, because they I seen in the COVID relief bill that Biden they strike Biden's proposal of the $15 an hour minimum wage, right? And it raised the question like, how much do y'all think it take for us to survive? And also like, how do they even come up with legislation like, why is that even a question of whether or not they should?
I mean, as a
they not
business,
just raise how much people getting paid and help stimulate this somehow.
I mean, but as a business owner, you want to be able to pay as little as, not as little as possible, but yeah,
No,
as little as possible.
You're right. They really be coming in. Like, that's why when you start any job, like, it don't matter what amount of talent or experience you come with. They want to give you a test run. Like, the fuck you ask me for my resume for then?
But wouldn't you?
I mean, I would give someone a test run, but then I'm gonna tell you this about me. I'm gonna tell you, I pay a person what they worth. You feel what I'm saying? Or I pay a person what I feel like they did for me. Like, just because you might come and work on my car, right? You might change something on my car. You might say, oh, just give me 60. I might give you 100 because I sat there and seen how much work you put in. I'm like, dang, that nigga had to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? This was this, and he had to run and do this and this. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that nigga 100 for his effort and for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me, because because I know that I do run a company, and eventually I'll have employees. And right. When I have employees, I'm not going to drag, because I feel like I want more productivity. So I feel like I'm not going to pay them like me.
Well, you want it.
I'll pay them well.
So but it's just basically two kind of different schools of thought, because some people you are going to value your employees. it's a lot of people that don't value the employees. The employees are just like
They're
just
disposable.
like
They're replaceable.
yeah,
I
they're
can
definitely
do it
disposable and replaceable. Definitely, yeah. You could get somebody else and for what it
easily,
costs to train them.
easily.
Hey, so I'm gonna ask y'all, right? I'm gonna ask you, who your oh yeah, actually these the rapper questions. Who your top 5 favorite rappers?
My top
Yeah.
5. My top 5. All right, look. Can't prepare.
I would that you kind of do it in order because
Just
sometimes
about to say, you want order or what?
kind of start arguments if you don't, because you might say the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? You might say a rapper that I like and put him under a rapper that's not that great. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so no orders, no orders.
Go ahead.
All right. I got Tupac gotta be in there.
That's fair.
Cole gotta be in there.
That's definitely fair. I could tell.
T.I. gotta be in there.
Yeah, you from the South.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, cold expeditiously.
Yeah.
Now this is me. A lot of people probably gonna argue, but this is me. Gates for sure.
My nigga. Big
Gates
General. That's
for
my
sure. Off top.
You're the first person that ever, I said that to myself, riding the car that no one's ever mentioned Kevin Gates on my show.
Bro, they
and that, yo.
a lot of people probably don't like him just because like maybe him or what he be putting on social media, his business or something. But if you was listening to him before that, you would see how cold this man is. Not only is he cold, he consistent.
Yeah, he exactly what he said. He's pressure, my nigga. Like every time you
raw, bro.
Every time it still feel like he hungry. Like, young, I love this nigga, bro.
Right.
But he put you on the plays. Like if you remove the drug talk, he talking to coach, like drugs, buy some real estate and flip it. My man Mozzie,
look, what the beautiful thing about it is, like, he take this drug talk, but he ain't even talking about the drugs. Is what they don't even realize. He ain't even talking about the drugs, bro. He talking about what he went through in that game. Cold, bro. He cold. So yeah, he got to be in the top 5 for sure. Now this last one, is very hard because I got so many. I guess if we doing like of all this time, I'm gonna have to put Wayne in there.
Oh, you have to
because of his legacy.
You from the South.
But I was in debate with him and Kendrick because Kendrick is so cold. It's just he ain't been in the game as long. So I want to see what else he could do.
But when you put Cole in there, it let me know that you a Kendrick Lamar fan too.
Oh, you gotta put them together. They the two.
They the same nigga from a different area. You know what I'm saying?
I believe they're both Geminis.
Yeah, they the same nigga for real.
I want to say they both Geminis, and
one
Geminis.
From Carolina, one from Compton.
I'm a Gemini too, so that's why me, Tupac, then Kanye. You know, I throw that out there. Me and Trump got the same birthday. Man, it is what. Hey, I still.
You got the same birthday as Donald Trump.
Yeah, man, I celebrate with.
I ain't know that.
I ain't tell my mother to push me out that day.
Yeah. He said they walk all shit.
Yeah. And I was late. I always be late to shit though.
That's okay.
That's my fault.
11:59. You could have went. Hold on, just one more minute.
One more minute. I was born at 1:43. I was ready.
Okay.
For the afternoon, you feel me? I knew I was on the way. I was like, "Fuck it, here I come, y'all."
All right.
Today's the day. But so all right. I'm gonna say this: that I noticed that you didn't name any female MCs, so I'm gonna ask you separately.
That too.
Who are your favorite? Do you listen and are you inspired by any female MCs?
Woo, that's a whole
Lauryn Hill and mine. Lauryn Hill, Miss Lauryn Hill just went diamond. First female MC to do it. First female, she went diamond.
The Miseducation.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, but
top 5 females, or what's the question?
Go ahead.
You said the top 5 females, or what's the question?
What are you inspired by? Do you listen to any female MCs?
I listen, man, look, hey, as a female rapper, I gotta scope the competition. So of course I gotta see who's what, where they at, kind of see what I'm dealing with, to kind of find my area to fit in that ain't nobody else got, So of course I gotta listen to the female MCs, man.
You ever listen to Lady London?
That's my baby.
Hey,
and if I could do a song with her.
When I heard you, as soon as I heard you, when you hit that bar and I commented on your post, that's exactly who I thought of. And I'm like, yo, they would be fire together.
That's what I'm saying, yo, man. Look,
y'all same little swag for her.
Man, look, if I get to meet her, all I know is whatever the fuck we make in that studio about to be fire as hell. Cause I feel like I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I do know I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she cold as fuck too. It's like, it's very few females that I could really just say that about. But that's not to knock any female, girl. Go for it. Get your money. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shawty.
You from Texas, we talking about female rappers, Banks or the Stallion?
You said Banks or the Stallion?
Or the Stallion.
I'm gonna probably have to go with Banks. I'm gonna have to go with Banks just because but
got too much bullshit around her career right now, like around her superstardom. It's too much drama.
But it's like I can see through that because I don't see none of that extra shit that you got going on because I'm praying for you to get through whatever it is.
I am too.
No, who got too much stuff going on? Who got too much stuff going on? Because they got a lot of shit rocking. You talking about Banks or Megan got too much going on?
Megan got too much. That shit with Tory was like it was like an ugly place for her career to me, especially with her just getting out this shit, you know what I'm saying, out them contracts that she was in. It was like we seen the light for her, like, yeah, sis, let's go. And then it was like this shit, and it was like drama. Like, come on, sis, what you on? Like,
what I really want her to do is really take the time out for herself because she just looking at her timeline, just looking at factual, it's a lot for anybody to go through. She had lost her mother. She just got her money, lost her mother. Didn't she lose somebody else right after that? Maybe
she lost her grandmother. She was getting paid. She was blowing up. Then she lost her mom.
Right. She had lost 2 people.
Right back to back. Mm-hmm. And that's like she lost her mom right before she kind of really start crossing over.
Exactly. Right before that. I remember somebody that was doing the interview didn't even know.
Right, didn't even know
about it, and that made me kind of feel the type of way. But it's like she went through that, and then she went through relations all over in everybody's face. That's a lot to handle with people saying shit about your decisions and what you want to do and who you messing with.
He was looking with the money bag situation.
You said what?
He was looking sweet with the money bag situation. I thought that was gonna be a thing because he
That's
had.
What I'm saying. You thought, but then the breakup happened. So now she got to go through that and all the criticism.
Money bag wasn't big enough.
Huh?
Money bag wasn't big enough.
No, I guess.
Right, whatever it was, it just so happened to not work out. So she going through that. She going through a breakup. Then this Tory situation. And Lord, now, she's really trying to be strong throughout all of that because she's still in school.
Yeah,
you inspired by her. I like that you can live vicariously through her story because that means that she is something about what she's saying that's authentic. Because like I don't know what music that you listen to because I basically judge her based on the content of her music,
and that's why I have to put Erica a little bit over her because even though Erica kind of got those lyrics too, now I got to look at the art. Who does it better? And I just she just a little more my style as far as that question goes. But that ain't taking nothing from Megan.
Erica, who is this? Erica Banks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go check this person out. I never heard this person.
You heard the Busted Challenge?
Yeah, that's her.
And she signed to the record label. You were saying she cleared. Megan cleared all her stuff up. Erica is signed to the same guy that Megan was just signed to.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Carl Crawford.
Okay.
Niggas
The
bull.
1501 Q.
Yeah.
1501 certified. And they tied in with Jay Prince.
Right.
If you're in Texas, tied in with Jay Prince. If you're doing business in Texas, you tied in with Jay Prince. You dumb.
Yeah, but he said Jay-Z tried to rough him.
Pretty much.
My man Jay Prince said, my man, what he tell Young Boy? He said Young Boy told him mind his business. He said, that's what you ain't know, youngster. I am Texas. Texas is my business. Fuck you talking about. Exactly. You gotta think though, you gotta respect certain levels of this shit, bro. Like, just think of who Jay-Z is in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is and Texas already been its own thing historically. So imagine you coming from a family that does something, or you are the person that starts that trend in your family to do something, and you hold it down consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
that shit.
Niggas, hey. But any other female MCs that you listen to?
Rico Nasty.
Okay.
You like her?
Hey, I love Rico. Oh my gosh, I love Rico Nasty.
Thank God I have
to stop her thing. I love it.
Catch a case, hit the bitch right in her face. Hey,
look what she say. My favorite song by her is Rage, because I felt like that was me in my most angriest time, and I just vibed with it. She said, I like bad bitches who be raging. I was like, okay. And it's like, I loved how she put like The Rock with, like, she being her. I love it. Rico Nasty for sure. Tierra Whack. Okay. She cold, bro. She's so cold.
Drizzy.
Tierra Whack cold.
She fire.
Man, it's a lot of them. I don't really listen to the back in the day ones. It's like I know some of their songs, but I ain't really listen to no albums and them. But
who's back in the day?
They was good for rappers, but they wasn't great.
No, who's
like Missy,
Queen Latifah.
Nah, Brad had bars. Missy.
Brad did have bars.
Missy Elliott.
Missy had songs. Nah, Missy had songs.
Songs like shit. She's the goat.
Yeah, Missy had songs.
Yeah, Missy, she queening.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. She queen of that. And Brad had bars. Missy had
Eve had bars.
Eve did have bars.
Eve had bars.
Eve definitely had bars. Eve didn't have to leave. Eve married a billionaire. She was top of the game when she left.
For sure. Had her own show, everything. Eve did that for sure.
Nicki Minaj washed up, man. I ain't never think I'd see the day, but she washed.
Think she washed?
Man,
I think
washed.
She still got bars.
Bro, she washed, bro. Nicki Minaj she should have went out gracefully, bro.
I think
she ain't go out right, bro.
She tried to, well, not try, but she wanted the #1 spot so bad.
Right.
Yeah, she ain't go out right. That's what I'm saying. She should have knew.
Okay, so question is, so you feel she's out?
She washed to me. I used to be a Nicki fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Nicki fan.
See, and I never was really a Nicki fan, to be honest.
But Roman's Revenge, Nicki.
I'm not saying she was great. I just didn't really listen to her. I was listening to
Beam Me Up Scotty, Nicki, bro.
Beam Me Up Scotty. Listen, download Beam Me Up Scotty. You'll be able to listen to it all the way through.
Okay. With WAP, bro. She probably should have signed with WAP, bro. No bullshit. I love Weezy, bro, but she probably should have signed with WAP, bro.
I wonder how like
she would be how Alotto is, like, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, keep that energy. Don't go on that pussy ass shit. Talk that shit. Talk your shit, sis. Yeah, fuck
right.
Yeah, fuck him,
Okay.
bitch.
Man, who else is cold, bruh? Flo Millie. I like her.
Yeah,
I really like Flo Millie. Chica. She
yeah,
cold.
she nice. She nice.
She nice. She extra nice. I love her. And I like how she be speaking out about, that body image stuff. I really respect her. I fucks with it.
You listen to
But,
Rap City?
say it again.
Rap City.
I do like her, but I ain't really listen to it just because she's a different type of vibe.
Yeah.
It's like just like her flows and stuff. Not say she's not bad at all. She really cold. But she just not my cup of tea. She just not my vibe. I just don't, you know.
Yeah,
Pardon my
man,
cat.
fuck. I don't know. Hey, cat been in the back the whole time though.
She look the story about my
on
cat.
hippies. That's
Say it again?
Saturday Rich. Cat like you on hippies and pancakes. Try to be on there.
She
Come on, Ma.
Well, what happened was I had adopted her like a year ago in January, and I didn't know, but she was pregnant. And she had 6 kittens in my cabinets back there. And I took care of all her kittens and helped her with labor. So now she's my best friend.
You a cat lady.
I am. So yeah.
That's what I get.
But I sold about 5 of them and I kept one. So now I have 2 cats.
Hey, yeah, that was funny as hell. He's like, yeah, I adopted her. I didn't know Shorty was pregnant.
Bruh, because I asked her, I was like, so
You
she's
asked the
spayed
cat?
neutered. I asked the lady that I got her from. I was like, she spayed neutered, all that. She said, yeah. And I was like, okay, bet. And then like a month later, I see her belly getting round. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
that's weird. And then she started doing weird shit. And then I look at the YouTube and it says she might be pregnant. And I'm like, what the fuck, yo? And then
internet.
Man, look. So yeah, the video just confirmed it. I'm like, your belly is too big, like compared to your ankles. Like, you not even getting fat. You not even getting fat. What's going on?
The legs don't match the back. The ass.
Real.
That's what's going on. Oh yeah.
Cat, but yeah, I helped her through labor and helped her with the cats, took care of them. So yeah, now she's my best friend. Want to be everywhere I'm at. What can I do?
Yeah. Where the kittens at?
They sold this. They were born March of last year.
Damn, kitten trafficking. That's crazy.
Whatever.
It's like no, I see the genius in the hustle. Feline trafficking. You know what I'm saying? Trap some cats out.
Hell no, because she ain't getting pregnant again. I promise you that.
Yeah, so you adopted a mom and then sold her kids. You know what I'm saying? Very American.
Definitely. But look, the crazy part is she was thankful when I did it.
Yo, she was happy.
She was like, "Ooh, them motherfuckers was getting on my nerves. Oh, thank you." She started licking me and shit. I was like, so you just didn't fuck with them.
Hey, that's
like crazy. I did it because I had to.
That's crazy. No bullshit. Like I couldn't even get chopped. The father, he locked up.
Right. I don't know, but I think his because I kept one of them. Because I was like, at least she has one of them. And I think that she was very content with that. They be playing together and doing whatever. So he up there sleep. He fed.
Oh, all right. That's all right. That's all right. So what inspired you to start rapping and doing rap music?
Well, I really always wanted to be an entertainer. Like my mom, back in the day, she was a flight attendant, but she was, huh?
How many days is that back in the day?
Yeah, she up there.
When you said, now I'm thinking 1920. She in the ballroom.
No, that's my grandma, but she was born in the late 50s. So yeah, compared to 2020, that's a long time.
Oh yeah, she was real live. Showtime did what she was. Yeah.
Exactly. Like around 70s, 80s is when she was in her like 20s, 30s and stuff.
Show business.
So yeah, she was a model, she was a dancer. She did all type of stuff like that. And then my dad, he's actually an actor out of Chicago. He just moved to Vegas. But like he's done plays and he used to dance and sing back in the day. Now
You
he's
want to shout his
like,
plays up stuff and run his plays up? I know you know what I'm saying. Run your dad streams up. Where you at with it? What plays was he in?
good. I don't even know. I do got to get his stats up, but that conversation with that is a whole nother topic. Okay. But you know, it's like I kind of came from that, and you know, ever since I was a kid, like I used to want to be a choreographer. I danced all the time. I used to try to sing, but really, my little sister, she was more prone to singing, if anything. I really wanted to dance and stuff, and then. But I've always done things like not necessarily cheerleading, but like step. It's kind of like cheer. I don't know if y'all have heard of it. You know, like how fraternities be doing.
Yeah.
But it's like a little bit more precise than a college one. It's a little bit different, but yeah, I did a lot of step even back in Colorado. What else? But really what made me want to start rapping is Sweetie. I forgot to mention her earlier. She doing her thing too. But yeah, really Sweetie, because it's like I heard her and then I seen her video of what was the single? The Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Get Guap, that song.
Yeah.
I had seen that video and she was just the cutest little thing to me. And I was like, but if she could do that, how I can't, you know what? I'm not even about to play. I'm about to do it. I'm gonna be a rapper. Why not? I'm gonna try it. And then I wrote my first one and I realized how cold I was just myself, right? And then my boyfriend, he heard it and he was so surprised. And everybody that I showed this song to was just so surprised that I had this. And I was like, oh, okay, so I got a wow factor. Bet, say less. And then I just, and I've always been a rap fan, always been a rap fan. So it's like, dang, now I get to create it. Now I can do it. Like, why I didn't think about this before? You know? But like even before that, I did a rap song. I just never took it serious. In high school, like I mentioned, I was in radio broadcasting. And out here in Texas, they have a school. At the time, it was called Ben Barber. Now it's called Frontier, but basically it was like a technical high school. So you could get a lot of college things done in this school. So a lot of people took like different TCC classes. I ended up graduating early, taking a couple of those. And basically at that time in radio, they had competitions in Corpus Christi. It's kind of like a beach toward the edge of Texas. And they had these competitions, and so me and one of the dudes in the class, he made beats and stuff, and he rapped, and I was like, hey, let's do a song, whatever, fuck it. And we did it, and we got first place. I got my Letterman. I didn't even know I was getting a Letterman, and I was like, that's cool. So ever since then, I was like, that's pretty cool. So that was like my first little inkling of it. It was like I touched the waters, and then whenever I seen Sweetie, it all just came back, and I was like, let's go. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
Dope.
For real.
You gotta let her know that one day. That's all right.
And I would look, she got a jet. I was jealous. I was like, see, she goes for real. She doing her thing.
That's all right, man. So
let me ask my question I ask every rapper that's been on this show. All right. You cold, right?
Right.
What's your hardest bar? You can give me 2, 4, 6, 8, however many you want.
That's crazy because I have.
What's the hardest bar?
Give us the wow factor.
Yeah, give us the wow factor.
Bar, the hottest. Dang.
It's the wow factor.
Dang, is this opinionated? I guess it gotta be
Nah,
opinionated.
it is opinionated because we all like rap music and we got the same taste, like all of us.
Gosh, there's so many.
No pressure.
You think about it. We
I'm
gonna
gonna
keep
think
going.
about it. I'm gonna think about it because
Think about it. I want to know what's them hard. Give me 4 bars or something. You know, I want to hear that wow factor.
What's gonna get you out of the basement?
On my first one, it was Elon. I got a piece of the freestyle on my Instagram, but it's kind of toward the end. I ain't record that part. I'm trying to remember the starting verse of it because I'm finishing like eating these rap bitches like back when dinner was sandwiches. A lot of bitches be amateurs. Often fucked up the eating these rap bitches like back when dinner was sandwiches. A lot of these bitches amateurs, often fucking they managers. Bitches out they parameters, floating fucked up the amateurs. My shit so sick, nigga, gotta go call the janitor. I'ma go fuck around and go get a mani and pedicure. Know that I'm coming back for you. It's like I don't even be counting the bars.
Yeah, I like that shit though.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
gotta
And
get a
it's like,
bomb or a wave crashing or something. We need something for that.
you know,
Next time
we drop a bomb.
We gotta drop bombs or something on that. I like it.
You know, and it's like I thought about redoing that record. That was one of the first ones, and it's like I really realized my work ethic in this shit whenever I started writing. Cause whenever I started writing, I was just going through them. I didn't even know how fast I was really just going. I was really just writing shit. Because what I do is like I write down whatever bars or sentence or word that I want to, use or whatever that I'm inspired by that I want to put in something. Right. And then I craft what I want to say and where I want it to go and how I want it to flow, and then I kind of do it that way. And then I think I ended up I got in the studio. I had gotten in the studio. The first one, the first record I ever made is called Second Day Out. It's on my SoundCloud.
Yeah.
It's a T Grizzly playoff.
Using a joint?
Not at all.
Hey, why you call it Second Day Out?
because it was the T Grizzly vibe. You know how it's like pianos at the beginning and then he go in, right?
I get it. I go in.
You know what I'm saying?
It was one of the type songs, but I was just like, what? We using the bass?
But nah, so I did Second Day Out, and that's on my SoundCloud. That was the first record I ever recorded ever. First song I ever wrote, or freestyle, if you will, whatever you want to call it. I was just going in on it, After that, I think in like 3 sessions, I got like 9 songs done. It's like I ain't even, and they were just hour sections. I think they were just an hour. Either an hour or 2.
Oh, you going in?
Yeah, because what I did was, like I said, I wrote it beforehand, and if I had to eat beforehand, I'm practicing. That way, whenever I go in there, all I gotta do is all I gotta do is lay it down. What I'm wasting time for? I'm not about to waste time in the studio that I'm paying for to write when I could do that on my free time. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I came in there prepared, came in there like that, and everybody's so surprised, and I'm like, this ain't science. It ain't rocket science. Like, what you mean? Why would I write for hours and pay to write in here for? I just didn't get it. So I was like, I guess I'm holding that part.
Sometimes
email me that beat. I'm gonna put that shit together. I feel you.
Man, I was like, man, just give me the headphones, give me the phone, give me the pen pad, whatever it is.
Write that shit, knock it out. That's what happened with.
I like her
I put the beat on in the car, get the practicing. We lit.
Yeah. And rip it apart.
For real.
Exactly.
That preparation gonna keep you ahead of people though. That's gonna be the thing. That preparation and consistency gonna keep you ahead of your competition every time. Cause like As long as you prepared, that's what happened when luck meet preparation. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna be
Right.
like, it's gonna be your time. Like as soon as your time, just like how right now you spit something like something that's a little snippet of all the works that you've done, and we liked it. You feel it? So I appreciate the aggression and the energy that you bring into the podcast today too.
Yeah, we lit.
Yeah, nah, that shit cool to see, because I don't really be a fan of a lot of female MCs. Like usually I like just R&B music and shit. But like I don't know, I like some of the same female rappers you like. So maybe that's what it is. It's like it's not really a lot of people in it. They already hear you how you coming. So I'm definitely gonna look out for some new shit. But what you got out right now? Like, what's the name of your project, and what can the people find it at?
So what's out right now is Judgment Day. Like I said, Apple Music, Spotify, it's on all platforms, on YouTube, whatever you want to call it. Elon Judgment Day, go ahead, search it up. It's about 5 songs. Give me 20 minutes of your time. You know, all of them. Like I said, I made all the beats. I figured out how to make beats on my phone with the little garage band. So they real basic, but you know, that if I could do it on that and they that cold, oh, wait till I start investing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only a matter of time. So all beats made by me. Say it again.
That's ownership. You're gonna make 100% on everything that you do.
You said I'm gonna make what?
100%. That's solid. Come on.
Okay. That's what I was like. Why would I pay? No, I don't want half. No, I want it all. What you mean? I need all the money. And it's like, aside from the music, I got bigger things that I want to do besides the music. The music is really just the avenue to get there. And of course, it's a craft and a passion of mine. So it's probably just going to be one of them, you know, I'm still in the game, but you're going to see so many projects from this artist. And that's aside from music even, you know, because aside from this artistry, when you strip Elon down to who she really is, Jasmine Elon Fuller Parker, she is a Black activist. She is a mom. She is a woman. You know what I'm saying? And she has so many different titles, a Black woman at that, you know, so it's like she has so many titles and she has so much on just her image itself, aside from her artistry, aside of what she likes to do. She got other responsibilities. So I feel like as all 3 of those, I have to take care of my people. I got to take care of my generation. Like Tatted and Rich said, focus trying to make a better future for my people. We need grocery stores. We need banks. We need secure education to learn what we need to learn as a culture that, you know, they're trying to wipe out and they're trying to get rid of, different things like that. So I need all the money so I could do that, because that's going to take a lot of money.
Right.
And I can't look for no handouts. I can't depend on no donations. I got to go get it. So yeah, I got a lot of shit to do before I'm up out of here. I'm building the foundation for the legacy right now, and it's just such an exciting time. What he say when I got on here, what a time to be alive. I said, mood as fuck.
Nah, for real. Hey, that's I heard you mention, you know, getting to the money and stuff like that. I'm gonna ask you a question. AQAs, remember the other night the chat you had open?
Yeah.
You asked
What's more important, or morals or money?
You said what's more important, money or what?
Morals. What's important to survive?
Morals.
you
Gotta be
said
morals.
that with certainty.
What uncertainty? If you live in unrighteous, then you gonna get unrighteous things that come to you. So even if you get the money right now, you probably gonna lose it, or you probably gonna fuck up, or you gonna get some shit that money can't fucking fix. Like, I ain't trying to live that.
I agree with you. I'm gonna say this to be done though. I agree with what you're saying, but it's a lot of vicious motherfucker with generational wealth to continue to apply pressure and to be oppressors, to be in a position to be oppressors. There's a lot of people that they evil and they got it for a long time. So I don't think they had morals. But I think that money is essential to survive, but you gotta have a moral code. You know what I'm saying? So
but we gotta look at we gotta look at the survival though. It's like when they surviving, yeah, they kind of doing what they want, but look at we probably don't know how much bullshit that they gotta go through. We don't know who they lost due to this. We don't know what type of shoulders they looking over,
they don't care.
because you know what I'm saying? Who want to live like that? So it's like,
So,
okay, like you said, they evil and vicious because they got a lot of shit going on that made them that way. That's all that they can exert. That's all that they can express. That's the only way that they know how to be. That's the only way they saw.
So with that being said, right, I'm gonna ask you two questions, right? Um, what kind of if what are you looking for a deal, and what kind of deal would you be looking for, like that would allow you to get out there on a large scale, but also maintain your integrity as an artist? Because I know I can tell how you talking that's important to you, and also would you be open to allowing the company to pay you in, say, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency rather than a cash form, or like, like how would you want to accept your money? What kind of deal would you work out?
Okay. As far as what kind of deal, I don't really know the names for the kind of deal, my kind of deal. But it would, because I know deals from what I understand, they're loans. So if I'm gonna be loaning you, I need, a little bit at a time for certain things, especially if you're about to be making money off of me and my talents and my benefits, because like we already went over, I kind of do everything by myself right now. I don't
So
really.
you should be, if that type of deal called a distribution deal, you want somebody to just get your music to a wider audience.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna be doing
Right.
everything yourself.
Exactly.
So you want
Exactly.
some
So yeah.
distribution.
So with a distribution deal, that's when we would kind of talk nerds. I would have to know kind of what where am I gonna be placed as far as playlists? How many views or listens does this playlist get? What's the it would be a lot of numbers and data that I would really want to look into as well, because aside from artistry, just my day job, I'm an administrative assistant, I'm a project manager, so it's like I deal with data all the time in general with regular businesses and creating my own business and all type of stuff. So with that, I gotta make sure that the business side of the music is good. So that's why it really just depends on kind of what those numbers look like. With pretty good numbers,
The number. What's the number? Like we shopping you for a deal right now. People heard you rap on this show. We hit. You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit was cold.
We monetize too. So go. You got, it's your time.
Go. Okay, so good numbers. Let's say you could get me to start off 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. On average, I want 100,000 streams if I could get it, 50 to 100,000 streams on these playlists within probably a 6 month to a year time span. You know what I'm saying? Probably the contract probably wouldn't go longer than a year because I would have to see the results compared to what I want or kind of what I'm expecting to what happened.
You
And then
think
we kind of see where we go.
really enough time? Like, and I'm saying not. I understand that you had this plan, and like from you've been building it, but I'm saying in real time, do you think that 6 months is enough time for you to do that, or would you rather take the security of maybe having a year to 18 months behind you to try to have a machine push your shit? I'm just asking. Like, it don't have.
Yeah.
It's not like a right or wrong answer.
Sure. I mean, I would definitely be open to it because as long as it's a short-term contract that I'm not locked into for a long time, because we have to see how it goes. I'm not about to be locked into you for 10, 20 years, owing you all type of money that I may or may not come up with. And it's like, of course I got, of course I believe in myself. I believe in my artistry. I believe in me. But at the same time, I got to be smart with my moves, because aside from all of that, there's a lot of things in this world that can mess something up that I ain't got no control over as well.
Well, 500,000. Well, how much money would you say that you would take? Like, what's a number, like a dollar amount?
If they gonna give me some bread, I think 100,000 for a year would be perfect.
That's skinny. Lil Baby charging 300,000 for a verse.
Right. However, you said Lil Baby, right?
Lil Baby charging 300,000. I mean,
but he just got up there though, right? I still got more dues to pay, if that makes sense.
Huh?
It's like I still got more dues to pay, if that makes sense. So if we go by what I got right now.
But I'm saying, if you're gonna put it on the table, I feel like, like Jay-Z say, set your price on niggas, don't be too nice to niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because like a motherfucker might come with $30 million ready to pay you $35 million. You feel what I'm saying? But your ass gonna ask for you gonna ask for $4 million and be content with that. And they like, damn, all right, well, shit, we can take this back in the crib. You feel me? Because like what you telling me that you make the beats, you making the beats and you doing all of this, you gonna have your hands in a lot of the artistry. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with the with what you already doing, because I do the same shit, you gonna learn as you in the studio too. Eventually, you just gonna need the equipment. You're not gonna need the people.
Right. But it also goes back to the fact of it's a loan. I ain't trying to owe.
But $100,000, you still got a life to live.
Well, it's supposed to be used to make the product that you're selling. So it's supposed to be used to make the album, music. So
and to me, I would want to be in a position to where that's all I gotta put it towards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you. I feel you. That's
a lot of people get that and then they go buy a chain, a car, put a down payment on the house, and don't even worry about if they do that. They might lease or something. They might lease a house. Don't even worry about start making an album.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I could get millions of dollars and go live off of that. Or I could try to get up out of this debt right quick. That way, like we discussed, I get 100% of my damn money.
Yeah.
All right. So what you gonna do?
Wave, I love it.
What's your first play you gonna do to get ready to start paying them back? Because that gotta be your first. That's now that you telling me you got 100 bands. Now, what's your first play to start paying them back? What you gonna do as far as you giving your product now? What are you producing now? What am I buying? What am I consuming?
Okay.
Now you got 100,000.
So it's really it's gonna be a lot of moving parts. First, I gotta get on them playlists. I'm gonna have a playlist budget. Gotta get on playlists, popular playlists, get my name out there. Next is
That's not part. That's not, you negotiated that in your contract, remember? You said when you in the contract that you were proposed that.
See, look, because look, I'm trying to change from the mindset of doing all that myself.
For video and studio time and maybe merch and tour time. Okay,
so
don't let them get.
I got merch. Distribution. They about to send it out everywhere for me and get my name out there, right? Okay, let me. All right. One, I'm purchasing my own studio. Give me a decent computer.
Off the rip.
I make my own shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm not about to pay nobody for no studio. No,
I'm just asking.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm about to give me the studio. That way, whenever I'm ready, I record my damn self. We good. Like, number one, so they saving money right then and there off rip. That ain't even making a dent in that 100,000. And then it's really visuals, Just to dang, well, I mean, is that part of the distribution?
What you,
Just kind of get my name out there, or what y'all think?
nah, because you gotta pay for your own videos. But I'm gonna say would you buy any jewelry? Would you like buy a chain, a platinum chain, some ice or something, like a watch or something? Because
I'm not really into too much of that. Too much. It's like, yeah, I'll probably get, a couple little pieces, but I'm a very dainty female. I like very subtle shit. It's like I want you to see the shine like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, I ain't even noticed that. She is clean in a hole, ain't it? That's what I kind of want. So it's like I'll probably give me, a couple little pieces right here and there, but probably from the area that I'm at right now, I'm probably about to have most of what I want in a little bit. I'm very simple. I'm not too I don't need too much to be content.
Right. Now that's the same thing Missy Elliott was saying, like in her interviews, like she be buying like some bomb ass shit here and there, but she don't really be spending her bread because it's about longevity. You know what I'm saying? In the long run,
Exactly.
you ain't here to crap out. You know what I'm saying? To live. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. Yeah, I ain't. One of them, whenever I do get, that type of money, let's say after, I already paid that deal off, and now I'm making all my own bread, and I'm already out there, and I'm doing my own thing. Once I get that first meal, I'll probably get me a chain, like one of them diamonds, big heavies. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm probably chop a bag on that hoe. But
only champions get sprinkles, man. Only winners get sprinkles. So if you ain't a winner, you can't be buying no glitter and no nice watches and chains.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I ain't won yet. That ain't that. That 500,000, 200,000. That ain't nothing to me right now. I need some bread. So first meal, section past the meal, I'll probably get the first one, and then after that, I need like 50 mil before I could get me another real big, just heavy set something. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to pace myself because I'm in it for the long run. It ain't no rush.
You gonna completely go independent. You don't want to use the machines for nothing, no distro either, or you gonna you would just have a distribution deal after that, just like distribute.
I would probably have distribution deals. From what I'm understanding, it sounds like I would probably use them for different projects. So whenever I have a project coming out, that's when I'll probably do a deal for that project and do it accordingly. At least until I got those fans that's just about to listen to it regardless. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at that status.
You ever heard of United Masters?
Yeah, I heard about them a lot.
You using them right now?
I'm not, but I have been thinking about going over to them because I've been hearing about them a lot more. I don't really know the difference between them and DistroKid though.
All right, so
that's who I used initially.
I'm gonna tell you the difference between them and DistroKid. First of all, the DistroKid take a long time, and you can't really view your stats in real time, like on your phone, like how you can with United Masters. United Masters is literally a record label in your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be your label now. So your brand that you build it, and everything that you're talking about right now, you build that now and have that credibility now because you already dropping and you already can study your analytics there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in real time. Like if 50 people listen to your song on Apple Music and 5 listen to it on YouTube, it's gonna show that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And
that's
also
cool.
You can drop the music way faster. Like I know when you drop on DistroKid, you gotta drop like a month out if you want that bitch to drop on time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it like that's a lot. You feel me? Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
You all go on the website online and view all the shit. United Masters kind of like right there upon you. And I say that because I use both. I got one song I distributed through fucking DistroKid. That shit took forever to drop. Like 2 of them like took forever to drop. As soon as I get on United Masters, 2 days, that bitch online. That bitch online.
Right. I got you.
Okay. You definitely on point though. You definitely got a vision, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see where your head was at with where you want to go with the artistry and shit like that, and your business mind.
And
Now
look,
you ain't
let's say
asked
I get
part of my
that distro deal and I already got my studio because like I said, it's already in the works. So it is really just until when I get it. But let's say I already got my studio. Oh yeah, we really in the dough. Now we get to make moves. Now we get to do the traveling for the tours and the different things that's going appearances and different things that's going to put more money into my pocket aside from that.
like AQAs.
Yes, sir.
So you invited her onto the show, and this was one of the first. This is actually the first artist that you've personally invited to the podcast. You have any questions for her? And I want to ask you what made her stand out? Like, what about her made her stand out for you to even bring her in? Because she's actually literally a dope artist.
Her
Like
hunger,
this person, she had dope energy right now.
her hunger made me want me get her invited to this, man. Just appreciate her bars, and she just very versatile. So I had to go on here
I appreciate it.
because we definitely had to tap in when I first met her.
So you got any questions?
I mean, we basically asked all the questions that I wanted to get answered. So no, I had no question.
Hey, you know what? She didn't say 50 Cent, and I'm pressed. I'm not gonna lie.
50 Cent he ain't doing enough. Like
See?
he had that one album, but after that first album, like
Poop.
I don't know about that, but
Nah, 50 Cent was a legend before that. He already dropped the
The original
mixtape.
that trying.
I like him as an entrepreneur, but
The
not.
mixtapes. Y'all
Yeah,
didn't hear it.
I
Yeah, you
think I
didn't
was
hear
too
it.
young for those, and I
You didn't hear
wasn't
the
really
mixtapes.
cultured, so I couldn't even listen to him like that.
50 Cent was the mixtape guy before Lil Wayne.
We ain't had the internet yet like that.
Huh?
We ain't had the internet like that yet.
Oh yeah. Nah,
Right.
it wasn't on the
I was
internet.
like,
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
but
it
look,
wasn't
I'm real
you had to
young
be
now. I think
outside.
I want to say I was in like third or fourth grade at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mama ain't
Yeah.
about to let me listen to none of that.
Yeah, you gotta listen to if you want to hear 50 Cent, you gotta listen to the mixtapes. Like for real, all the rappers. If you don't really know Lil Wayne, if you ain't listen to the mixtapes,
Agreed.
No, for real. Because if you
like
only
And
know
say
albums,
that. I
yeah,
like mixtape Chance the Rapper. I like mixtape
like people,
Weekend.
oh,
I like you
albums.
gotta listen to them beforehand, bro.
yeah, you don't even know who they are. Like the stuff they
Exactly.
do
The
now, you
mainstream
just
Because
stuff, no, that's cool and
fire.
all, but who the real you?
right. So 50 Cent is the same way though.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, he changed the whole game, the
that's
whole mixtape game.
Look,
I
done
fuck
learned
with
me some. We about to do some homework.
Yeah, do some
fuck
research. Get some who is he dropping with heavy with? Yeah, he was on all them. DJ P Cutter. If you ever heard of DJ P Cutter, way back then. But that's how he first came out off the mixtape John when he did the How to Rob the Industry. You ever heard How to Rob the Industry?
Yeah, I think I
How to
just heard
Rob
something about that a little bit ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was on the mixtape, but those songs right there, which started the whole mixtape thing, which started streaming. Like it's like steps. They started streaming because they couldn't control the mixtapes because people was they take your beat,
bootleg.
Right.
and eat
Okay.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker, and they was getting paid getting shows. Like you would go to a show, you would
That's
go to a
probably
Lil Wayne show, and that's all he would play is shit off mixtapes.
Right. Cause
that's
that's
why
Like
they
put
that's what
like
everybody
put
liked. That's what everybody
you
wants to hear.
you heard Pussy Monster, right? Lil
Yup.
Wayne Pussy Monster. That's on the
I
mixtape.
remember. I downloaded
That ain't
the
on no
live
album.
version too.
Who else?
that
Yeah, it's a
shit up
lot of songs. Huh?
tape was raw.
The what?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if all them droughts and all them no sellers and shit was albums, bro. That man would have
Yeah,
been. That
crazy.
man would.
Cash.
Yeah, crazy. But
Hey,
I wish it was a place or a way it was legal to stream mixtapes. I got all them jumps.
Hey,
I mean, but you can't do it because they gonna copyrights. They gonna want that money.
can I ask y'all one question?
With it.
All right, so let me go back, and it's to all three of y'all. When it comes down to the conversation of money or morals, right? Lil Wayne, his morals, loyalty kept him tied to cash money, and it fucked him. At the end of the day, will we agree to that?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I
Man,
don't think
fuck.
Lil Wayne fuck. I mean, Lil Wayne. I think
Man,
they could have took better care of Lil Wayne, and this not even cash money. I'm talking about Universal, because he made Universal $1 billion.
Damn.
I think they should have taken. I think he never should have went to jail. But I don't know if they put him in jail so they can get Drake.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because at that level it be shit like that happening. So I mean, but he definitely made Universal $1 billion. So that's more than cash money. Like, Universal is the parent company. You supposed to make sure a company that if you got a subsidiary, you got to make sure that thing is running. You should be investing time. If it's making you $1 billion,
Yeah. You
you
gotta
should
keep
be
that.
like, look, I'm gonna send somebody through. We're gonna make sure we set up some offices, send you accountant through. You make sure everybody get paid on time. All of the
The
like
business right.
you gotta follow the money. They just took the check and was like, fuck it, let them run it however. Nah, you supposed to kept that going. But like I said, they got Drake out of that. So who knows the type of scheming
And
that
then
could be going on.
a host of other new clones that the industry got to take advantage of.
Right.
Drake and
Cash Money had a great deal.
I wouldn't say necessarily. To me, morals means that you are not compromising what you know is right for you.
Right.
You know, regardless of what anybody says, what anybody feels, regardless of whatever's going on. So when you say that his morals, loyalty, I can't really just equate it, because if you doing me wrong, it's like, even if I want to stay loyal to you, if you doing me wrong, I have all rights to break whatever contract that you think we.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Go get my cash and do me.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if he did stay for like, probably the loyalty part may have been where, he got fucked over. He was a little too loyal maybe in that situation. But when it comes to morals, I don't really know the man nor his morals. So
No bullshit. Hey, but you got anybody you want to shout out? Your grandma, auntie, somebody?
Shout out Marcus Mason. That is my boyfriend. He is my rock.
What's up, Marcus?
Say it again.
Hey, what's up, Marcus? Hey.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. He has pretty much helped me get to where I'm at. He is my rock, everything. Him, that's family. You know what I'm saying? So of course, whenever I'm up there, y'all gonna see a whole lot of him. He's trying to get into movies and acting, and so he's starting his foundation with that. He ain't really out there yet, but whenever he is, y'all gonna remember the name. Y'all gonna be like, she did say that. So yeah, we about to we going for some big things. Right. You heard it here first.
You're not gonna use him like Safari?
Use him? No. No. Cause look, I'm the type that regardless of what happens, you about to get everything that you gave me reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even feel right. You know what I'm saying?
I should say treat him like Nikki treated Safari, because Nikki didn't use him, but she treated him a certain way.
No, I was just shoot. He got the bread. He gonna do mine. He not even that tight.
I feel I'm just asking.
He about to go get it regardless.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Black love. He black, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you should.
Hey, look.
Look. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all another first. I'm gonna tell y'all another first. So I said I'm mom, right?
Like you ways mark that.
Cut it.
Look, I'm gonna give y'all another first. So what a lot of people can't tell, what a lot of people would not know. I do have a white baby daddy. Let's get it out now. Let's get it out now.
Q-Wave, where's the bombs at?
Oh my God.
Where's the bombs?
Look, if we gonna do it, now, hold on, now.
Oh.
Hold on.
Like that.
Oh.
Bye your ass.
Just chill. But look, in my defense, you know how they be peddling the don't see color and all of that for all of our lives, right? Y'all agree?
No. Not me. My family said, hey, you black boy. Color it is.
But look, the difference is like you got like family and all that. I ain't really had it.
Right.
So it's like, you know, whatever church that I went to or wherever I'm at, we don't see color. We don't, you know,
I feel
we not racist over here.
No, of course. But look, but like they ain't really just say you black and stay there. They ain't really just say that until we was already, you know, that's my little boo. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't really have no foundation. I ain't have, you know, mom and pop was not there, you know, just like that. I only had my grandma till I was about 9 years old. So it's like I was really out here thugging by myself. And then so I'm out here really just learning everything myself. So I was taught, you know, not to see color again, not to say anything is racist or anything, but you know, don't see color and all of that. But when later after I had my baby, and now I had her at the age of 17. So I'm right out of high school with a kid with a whole nother race, you know, so, but I'm still a kid myself, not without much guidance. So it's like, I'm in that type of situation. And then now I'm getting into a lot more books and history and documentaries and real life and seeing things for what it really is, because now I'm 18, 19, 20 again out here thugging. And then I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I'm out here thugging.
I mean, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Well, at least with me, I have no problem.
I know it's not a problem, but I know, like I said, I'm just gonna get it out there because when people see
you gonna have to talk about
black activists and all of it, it's like, hey, I just want y'all to know if this is the situation.
Hey, look,
it's already been explained.
The fact that she correlated the entire podcast to that, she was hold up. I know I said some shit.
I just want y'all to know they gonna say I got a white baby.
I seen Judas in the Black.
Look, because I don't need nobody coming for me.
I watched Judas in the Black twice. Goddamn it! It's Black History Month.
See, look, and it's like I only knew what they taught me in school, and they like everybody cool now, and I'm like, all right, so everybody cool now.
It was sweet until you got older.
I thought it was sweet.
Me too.
Man, I thought shit was sweet. I had to learn the hard way, y'all. It's cool. He's a great guy.
Oh God,
he's a good guy.
Okay, Dad. We cool. Hey man, Malcolm X. Now we cool. We cool. And it's still cool. Oh, it's cool.
He's straight. You know, I'm thinking it's all good. And then come to find out. And I'm like, oh. Nah, but look, it's all a blessing in disguise because really she just gonna know both sides, and maybe she's, you know, gonna get everybody together, because like I said, I'm real black activist over here now, you know. Is
definitely belong to this side though.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But it's gonna be, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for, I already know, and I'm gonna be here for it all.
Hey, you know what? I wanted to ask this, and we can probably end it with this for real, because I seen this on like on one of my social medias, right? So I seen like a post, they was screenshotting a Facebook post, and it was like somebody was like, black kids have to go, or even mixed race kids. If you even come from black, it's the same as, you know what I'm saying? And when you black kids go and they have to face racism at a young age. So they said that they feel like white kids or other kids should be taught about racism, because they should have to, even at a young age, have to understand what they dealing with. Like, yeah, they kids in school and shit like that. I got kids too, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's like they,
Yeah.
yeah, kids in school and shit like that, and they and it's like, yeah, we don't want them to see the color and shit like that, but it's like I see the difference in how you and I, you know what I'm saying, was raised, like, and it's like we both black, and it's like, damn, it's like you were hip. I feel you why you weren't hip, because even in school they was misleading the shit out of us. I got, my parents would just like, my dad would just beating that shit in my head, like, this is this is that, this is that, you know what I'm saying? Like I was forced to even be
you were
like
fortunate enough
put on.
to have those parents in your life, because a lot of people will take
Nah,
that little thing for granted, yo.
yeah, so like with the children, it's like, man, even in this day now, I think that us keep continuing to shy away from the conversation is what's holding us back, because like the racism is not, it's not an American problem. It's not a black or a white problem. It's a human problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That has to be on a whole nother level, not just like, oh, it's just in America, because we are discriminated against abroad. You know what I'm saying? When we go to other countries, like, and even in like the Dominican Republic, the darker ones, or even in Cuba, the dark ones, they are discriminated against, and they're from them. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
it's the melanin and everything else, and the roots that's was so fearful to them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's something not like that you should teach your kid. And I'm not gonna tell you how to teach your kid, but just like this us talking, I feel like that's something that gotta kind of be brought up like kind of early, because it's like they might, you don't know what they might experience. You go let them play somewhere and with somebody else is teaching or not teaching their kid. You know what I'm saying? And your kid come back thinking that it's okay for little Billy of the street to call her a nigga. Like, oh no, Billy's my nigga. You like, what? Like, you feel me? And
No, baby
you
girl.
understand.
No, baby girl.
You understand the weight of that shit, but and it's not that big deal when you older and you on another level. It's not really a big deal. But I'm saying, like, realistically speaking, in our society, it's like it's right there, and they
Right.
experience. They should, you raising a child, you raising an adult. You're not raising a child. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
You feel me? So like, you gotta remember that like your time might end, but your message still gotta be the same message that
Exactly.
20 years
So
from.
that's exactly why I got on the, black activists and black this and black that and black that. And I'm starting to learn all of it right now. And then I'm like, dang.
All right, well, look up the Black Party, Angela Davis, Asada Shakur.
Exactly. Look, she about to have reports on all of that. Y'all think I'm
Yeah.
playing? Book report, documentary report, answer these questions, and make a little storybook on your summary of what happened. All of that. She gonna know all of that. She gonna be smarter than me. She gonna be telling me stuff. Is where I'm trying to get her. Learn me something, baby girl.
For real. So I appreciate having you on the show today. QAD, appreciate y'all time today. This probably gonna be one of my my podcast. I go sit back and watch this, because I probably feel like I missed something even though I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the energy.
Yes, I appreciate you guys for having me. This was fun.
With this episode
54.
50. Yeah, we lit. 54. Episode 54.
54.
All right, so
Yo.
We
Yeah,
out.
Thank you.